Well, you know, Facebook is full of people having fun, doing fun things and talking about it and describing it, putting pictures out there. And you've no doubt seen all the pictures and probably read about how great their lives are and how great things are going. Well, let me tell you something. As Fox 13's Lloyd Sowers is going to show you now, given all the frustration, grief, and pain a lot of people have to endure, seeing all that excitement can be depressing.
People who show and tell about a vacation, posting it on Facebook, can show the apparent paradise that is their life. But what if it's all a bunch of baloney?
They could be lying.
Absolutely. Why not? Who would ever know?
Ryan Van Cleave is an expert on digital addiction, author of the book Unplugged. He points to a study showing 40% of all social media users check their accounts 10 times a day.
40% of them will check while they're in bed, going to bed at night, and before they get up while they're still in bed in the morning. 7% of them will actually check while they're having intimate moments, if they hear an update or a ding.
And a recent study shows as some people look at those pictures of other people's vacations and supposed great lives, it can send them into depression.
They encounter other people's status updates in their lives, and it looks so much more interesting than their own lives, and they start to feel lesser for it.
The new study from the American Academy of Pediatrics says for the most part, people can just get typically envious when they see those wonderful posts. But it says for people prone to anxiety and depression, it can be a real mental health concern.
I don't want to be in the car anymore. I want to go home. I don't want to go to Wally World.
On film and in reality, we all know that vacations really aren't perfect. Stuff always happens. What people post on Facebook doesn't show the poison ivy or the kids crying in the back seat.
But you don't see that there, and people reading quickly don't think about that. But the reality is, we all have lives that suck in some ways, some more than others, and some unjustly so, and some very, very reasonably so. And we just sometimes just don't talk about it.
And some, especially the younger members of your family, may not tell you that looking at other people's posts is making them feel bad. From Facebook?
It's a part of our world. It's not going away, and it's something we need to acknowledge and figure out ways to deal with.
A world of vacations with virtual perfection that can send some to a place that's not nearly so nice. Lloyd Sowers, Fox 13 News.
Boy, this really strikes home, doesn't it? Van Cleave must have been looking at my Facebook page last night. A lot of people are having all kinds of trouble. But he says simply unplug from the social media for a while and go back to the real world where you can see that life is both good and bad. And he says see a doctor or a psychologist if you suspect a problem.